Hello everyone, it's me, Coffee Stitcher. It is Sunday, as always, and it's time for the weekly video. How is everybody? It's really good to hear. I'm glad everyone's had a good week. Or if you didn't have a great week, I hope next week is better for you. Not a whole lot this week in terms of things to show. A little bit of an odd haul to show as well. I'm thinking maybe next week I will do a haul stash video. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. So we'll dive in with our Q&A. Then we've got a little bit of an unusual haul this week, and then some web updates. So let's start at the start. Let's see. Misty C asked, did I buy my roll of flame frame at my needlework store? Yes, I did buy it at Stitch Niche. Since they do sell them, I try to support them as much as possible. Sunflowery, I really don't have all that many Halloween finishes. I've got the Hallow-Eden, and I've got the Frosted Pumpkin Mysterious Halloween Town, which is at my parents'. That's really kind of it. I like Halloween stuff, I just don't really... Oh, and I've got Spooky Circle. Actually, I've got more Halloween, I guess, than I thought I did. Maybe I'll do that in October. See, Amy Loves Toads says that it's not stitching related, but wanted to know who the people are behind me. It is all famous people. To my... Over this corner is Agnes Moorehead. And on this one is me with Carol Channing, one of the Munchkins, and me with Betty Buckley. So, that's my famous people picture wall. So, that was kind of it for the Q&A. So one reason for not doing the stash video after I watched Julicious's video, it sort of inspired me to do one of my own, but I need to go through and organize badly. And it may have to be broken down in groups. So, alright, so my haul this week is a little different. It is this incredibly charming picture book that I saw in the Anything Goes group called Sir Simon Super Scarer. And it's about a ghost, and one of his hobbies is cross-stitch. I shared a couple of pictures on my Instagram feed. It's absolutely adorable. I'm obsessed. It's one of the cutest books I've ever read. So that was the little haul this week. It's this really cute. If you like ghosts, if you like picture books, highly recommend it. It's adorable. All right, so moving right along. This week I did not work more on Once Upon a Time. If it comes up on the wheel again and I struggle with it again, then it's gonna go. I'll make notes of the colors that I pulled, but it's gonna go back into the pile for now, and I'll pull something different out. So I did work on Longfellow's Round Tower, and I got a page finish. So here it is in full. What I had left to do were the words on the second page. So, so you fast in my will not let you, you down into, and then the tail part, end of round tower of. So, next month I will do, there's not really a lot, there's a tree and a well, So I may try and do just the full page in the month, but we'll see. So we're getting close. Getting close. All right. I started Mother of Exiles on September 11th. And worked on it for basically just that day. So I'm doing it on the Primitive Hairs Constitution fabric. I'm doing the Mother of Exiles conversion. Here's a close-up of what I got done. I got a Mr. Rogers needle minder because that seemed appropriate. And I'm going to read what I wrote on Instagram and Facebook about it. So here it is again. 17 years ago today, the world stopped and was forever altered. I will never forget watching in horror as the second tower was hit live, or watching both towers fall shortly thereafter. We visited New York City this summer, and I made my first visit to the Statue of Liberty, and I was really hit by the poem A New Colossus by Emma Lazarus, which was written as a fundraiser for the pedestal of the statue, and refers to her as the Mother of Exiles, and bears the lines, "Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp," cries she with silent lips. "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." A few days later, we also visited the 9/11 Museum. It was my first trip to the city since it had been completed, and it was the most beautiful, haunting, and devastating few hours of my life. Reliving that awful day with news clips I hadn't seen since that day was heartbreaking, and the worldwide response and reaction to the events was heartwarming. I decided that I did want to do Lady of the Flag, and that I wanted to do the green conversion. And obviously, once I found the Constitution fabric, I knew I needed to do it on that. In a world that's full of dark and awful things, where leaders make decisions based on ego and money and not about the common good for the people, the Mother of Exiles reminds us that there is hope, and that hope shines brighter across the dark. So, I normally don't get political. That's not generally my MO in much of anything. But if you don't like how things are going, please make sure you vote in your midterm elections. The only way we can change things is to vote, and vote for the people who actually want to do good. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, then after that, I worked on summer patchwork. My goal was 2 motifs. And I didn't have quite as much stitching time this weekend. Wednesday, we went out with family, so I didn't really have a lot of time. And the new American Horror Story premiered, which was awesome. And then Friday, I had a meeting, and I ran late. By the time we got home, ate dinner, and watched a movie. I just didn't get anything stitched. So here's where I'm at on Summer Patchwork. This is by Susan Bates. This is one of the ones that came back out. So I did the 3 hearts that they're backstitched in the final design. I'm gonna leave that until the end to decide if I want to backstitch it fully or not. So I did the 3 hearts, the big heart with the polka dots, and the cupcake. So I really like this one. It's got all sorts of really pretty colors. And here's the full design. So I'm here. So it's gonna be one of those I'll probably do 2 to 3 motifs a month, depending on how involved they are. So, yeah, and it's on some sort of Mystery 28 yellow even weave that I got somewhere. I think it's Stitch and Itch from the Remnant bin. So, and eventually when we have a house, I'm hoping I have a mud room of some kind that I can use to hang a bunch of, like, gardening designs in. So, there's that. And then I worked on my stocking. Well, started work on. So, that's what I'm going to be working on today. I can't get it off. It's currently on my big Q snap. So, I finished Santa. I started the tree. I got the crow done. I'm working on the reindeer here. So I'm going to do the tree, the reindeer, and then there's a couple of more little starry things that need to be done. So that's going to be the goal on that, is to basically finish the middle part of the stocking this month. So that's kind of it for me now. I think next weekend is a stitch-in at Stitch-Nitch, but we've got to do vet appointments with the dogs, so I probably will not make it next week. But we will, but I will have a video next week for sure, and I will see you all then. Bye!